this video is the first in a series for this month where I'm going to share with you some business philosophies and approaches that I've made over the last couple of years that I feel like has really made a difference in my day-to-day business operations. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing how I've switched my perspective on focusing on time management to focusing on energy management. While management of time is undoubtedly part of managing your business, the other half is your energy management. We can have all the time in the world to work on our businesses, but we still need that energy and we need that motivation to actually get stuff done. I've always said learning to manage yourself is half the challenge of running your own business. Of course, part of that is establishing systems, processes, and strategies, but then you have to work those systems and you have to figure out the best way that you're able to work within the structure that you're providing yourself. So just finding the time is only half the battle. It's much more complex than that. And I feel like working in the 9-to-5 environment and then transitioning to more freedom with your time can bring up so many issues we didn't even know existed. There's definitely a mindset component to running your own business that's much different when other people are providing the structure, when there's outside motivation and pressure for you to get things done, as opposed to when you are the one totally running the show and you have a lot of freedom with like how you do everything in your business. I know a lot of entrepreneurs will say starting their own business, they feel really overwhelmed. And part of that is because there's literally 1,000 things to do. You wear so many different hats in your business that it can feel like you do have a never-ending to-do list. So that is something I've been playing with a lot in the past couple of years, is instead of focusing more on like time management and how much can I get in these set hours in a day, I've been focusing more on projects than like the never-ending list, right? So instead of saying I'm going to work from 9 to 5 and I have this huge list and I want to get it all done, I focus more on like what are my priorities for the day and what is my energy and focus for the day is. So the difference here is a project has a defined endpoint and a clear way to measure success. Whereas we look at modernized work, when we look at like paid and hourly, even salary and retainer for a specified time with tasks that go on, instead of focusing on sitting at a desk for XYZ hours a day, what if you ask yourself, what is important for me to accomplish today? I started to experiment with this, and instead of working set hours, I've started setting daily projects for myself. So instead of feeling like I have to get in X hours of work every single day, I instead choose set projects to tackle or focus on in a day, changing that metric for the day from time to projects. Some days this is minimal as I wake up feeling low energy or I didn't get good sleep the night before. On days like this, I may choose one project to tackle. And of course, this is assuming that I don't have client work. Now, if I have client work, then very much so, that may be my one project for the day. If I'm meeting with a client, then I may say, you know what, that's going to be really draining, or I'm not going to be able to focus on other tasks because I actually find task switching quite draining. So for me, if I meet with a client, it's best for me to be able to have time and space to work on those client projects when they're top of mind. On those days that I do have client appointments, I may very well say, you know what, as long as I get through what I want to get done for this client in this appointment, that is all I have to tackle today. Or if something feels particularly daunting and I've kind of been avoiding it, then I may pick a day and say, you know what, if I get this done for today, I can do whatever I want afterwards. And that is a way that I can really trick my brain to be motivated and focused in a way that doesn't happen when I have a huge to-do list. On other days, it may be 3 to 4 projects or tasks that I've set to accomplish that day. So when I say project, I don't mean like a large project. I can be working on sub tasks within a project. So of course, like if I'm creating a course, I'm not going to get that all done in one day, but I can pick something that I'm able to accomplish in one day to work towards. Maybe that's a module. Maybe it's working on slides. You can break down projects in any way you want, but it really helps me to have just a few focuses for the day and a few projects I want to complete, and then allow myself to decide, do I want to keep working? Do I want to add a new task? Do I want to add a new project? Or do I allow my day to be done because I finished those projects that I had on my list. So when I only have 3 or 4, I don't get overwhelmed with like looking at, oh my God, I have to get all this stuff done today. Or I don't feel the pressure of like time clicking down and I haven't gotten it done. When I have 2 or 3 tasks, I make sure they're tasks I could complete within a day. And then I allow myself, when I've gotten those tasks done, do I want to pick a new task? Do I want to keep working, or do I want to rest? Do I want to take a break? Whatever it is that I want to do, it's my day to do it, instead of being like, I must work 9 to 5. So this may seem like a really small change, but for me and managing my energy has been a total game changer. I'm so much more motivated and energized to work in my business. And in general, when I'm planning for my week, what I do is, instead of having Monday, I'm going to work on X, Y, and Z already planned, I have a list for the week planned. So these are the things that I want to focus on this week. And then each day when I get up, I assess my energy levels, my creativity levels, my focus levels, to pick the activities and to pick those tasks that are going to best be matched with how I'm feeling that day. This really allows me to flex my projects for the day based on my energy levels. This shift in perspective is really all about what's most important to use my time towards, as opposed to viewing it as how much can I fit into these hours. So hopefully this might inspire you to look at how you work day to day and to start playing around with your time management and your energy management. It's all about embracing the experiment and asking yourself, is this the way I work best? How can I improve how I work day to day that best fits me as a person, not because so-and-so said so, or because this is the way you did it in corporate, or this is the way you've always done it. It's really about taking that step back and asking yourself, am I working in the way that best fits me? I hope you will join me next Monday for my next video in this series. If you want to learn more about doing business your way, please join the Hustle Happier Hub of Operations. This is my freebie hub, which will also get you on my newsletter. So you will get updates on all my experiments as I work towards making my business fit best for me, and encourage you to do the same.